Good morning, it's nice to see you. Good morning to you. Hi everybody, this is Connie. It's a beautiful day here. I'm feeling fantastic. My brother Steve is getting ready to come over and visit me. Right now he's at Bonnie's house, and I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful visit. This will be his first time out of the house since he's had his back surgery, which I told you he is recuperating from just fantastically. So this video today, I decided to consolidate all the tips that I've given you over the last 9 months while I've been on YouTube. By the way, this is Connie Murphy, over 70 and still glamorous. For all you new people, that's the name of my channel. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go kitchen, bathroom. Let me find out what the other one was. Hold on. Oh, and some little makeup tips also. All right, so here we go. Starting in the kitchen. You know, I told you whenever I'm peeling something in the kitchen, I always put my dish rack, not the one that holds the dishes, the bottom mat that collects the water, inside the sink. And then I peel everything and just scoop it right off into the trash can. Another thing is, when you're making pasta and the water is boiling, usually it will boil over unless you put a long ladle in the pot. It will not boil over that way. That's number 2. Number 3, you know my garlic salt that you've seen with the green top. I save those containers because afterwards I will put maybe extra grated cheese in there, or spices, or red pepper, and I like that color green. Can't think of what it's called right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll show you the color later. Extra salt and or pepper. You can make shakers out of them. Instead of having the little ones, then you'll have the little bigger ones. Okay, and next, not too long ago I told you when I make my hash browns, which are almost every morning, we just love them that much, while they're cooking, I peel 4 other medium or small potatoes and I put them in glass jars and stick them in the refrigerator. Now it doesn't matter if the outside of the potato gets a little bit grayish discolored, because when you grate them, it all looks white. And besides, when you cook it, it's got a brown top, you know, and a brown bottom. And they're delicious. Okay, so refill your glass jar, you know, while you're cooking your potatoes. Okay, another thing, I like to use trays in the refrigerator, about that wide, maybe that long. And I put those glass jars in there, so just pulling out the tray to take out my jar of potatoes, or salsa, or whatever else I've got in there, my spaghetti sauce or whatever. They all go in that, or those containers. What else? Oh yes. Hold on. Okay, I remember. Now, with my kitchen utensils, I usually have 3, 99-cent plastic containers. In one of them I put anything that's a black utensil, another one that's a metal utensil, and then the other one is for any white utensils and wooden spoons. It's just easy to just go to that section and grab them. Another thing is, when I'm looking at my stove, on the right side I have my cooking utensils. Common sense. Above the utensils in the kitchen cabinet, I have my spices. So everything's kind of put away. On the left side of my stove, I have my silverware, flatware, whatever you want to call it. And above the flatware and the silverware, I have my plates. Where do I keep my glasses? in the cabinet alongside the refrigerator, so it makes it nice and handy. Of course, I have my pots underneath my cooktop because I don't have a stove, but if I had a stove, I probably wouldn't use it, and I would, you know, the combination kind of a stove, I would put my pots and pans under there, or on both sides of the stove on the bottom shelf. I just like to have everything in that area right around me. Just like, you know, in most kitchens, if you've got a well-placed kitchen, you have the triangle where you have the stove, the refrigerator off to the side, and the sink behind you. That's a good kitchen plan. Now, when it comes to the sink area, my sink happens to face the family room, so it's built in the island. I keep my cutting knives on the left side because that's where I'm going to cut whatever I'm going to cut up when I'm cooking. And then on the right side, there's usually a little drawer. Well, the dishwasher's on the right side of the sink, and then there's usually a little drawer and a little cabinet, which I have. So I put my dish towels in the drawer, and on the bottom shelf, I put all my big platters that, you know, I might put stuff on them to stick in the refrigerator or whatever. Okay, so for now, that takes care of the kitchen area. By the way, I bought one of those mats for in front of the sink, and it is so cushiony. I just love it. You know, when I was a cocktail waitress, and I might have told you this, even as a waitress, when I walked on that cement or that tile for a long time, especially for some reason the tile, my lower back would really ache, and so then I would leave that job. But the tile was the one that really bothered me. Okay, what else? Well, let's move on to the bathroom. Okay, I already told you I use a short, small toothbrush, but, and I say again, but it has to be soft, because the other day I bought a package of 3 child toothbrushes that were the description I just told you, and they were too stiff, so I have to be very careful not to damage my gums. Of course, all my cleaning stuff for my toilet, I put behind the toilet, you know. I do have a shelf in my master bathroom, and I keep like toilet paper under it. Now, it's shaped like a heart, right? Let's see if it does. The table is shaped like a heart. So I have 2 rolls there, and 2 rolls there, and 2 on the top. So any shelf you have in your bathroom, as long as when you look at the top, you're not seeing the toilet paper edges, your paper will stay clean until you're ready to use it. Alrighty, I'm saying that because someone said, well, won't it get dusty from the fan and stuff? No, the shelf is covering it. Just make sure, like I said, there's nothing showing from the sides. What else? Oh yeah, you know, I have a, well, it's not plastic, I'm not sure what it's made of, but anyway, it's not wood, it's not metal, and it's not glass. I keep it alongside my bathroom cabinet because there's a space between my tub and my vanity cabinet, a double sink vanity cabinet, and I keep it there, so I put it on my extra sink. Because my husband and I do not use the same bathroom. He uses the master bathroom every morning because he gets up very, very early, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's really nice when I'm going to do my makeup, or I might do a project in here, or, you know, crafting project. I put it right on the cover there. I cover the sink, and I have all that counter space there. And it's easy to clean. Okay, it's nice if you can have a little dresser in your bathroom, or even a little nightstand, which is what I have. And in the drawer, I put my curling irons that I don't need to use, maybe some extra brushes, my shower cap for the master bathroom shower, although I don't use that very much. I like using the the guest bathroom. And then I have my towels, extra towels, tucked under there, under that little nightstand. What else? Oh, and of course you've got to have a chair in your bathroom. Now, you could have two chairs, like I have one just for decor next to the little side cabinet, and then one with rollers that go under my vanity desk in my bathroom. So when I'm sitting around, I just take the thing and move it where I need to go. Okay. Oh, and last but not least, buy those little net inserts for your tub to collect all the hair. No matter how many tubs you have, put one in each one. It will save your plumbing, and it'll be easy to pick it up and throw it in the trash can. Okay, next we'll go on to a few of the makeup tips. And of course for me, number one is use up what you have. This video is for all the new people, by the way, because I know that all my steadies and regulars and followers have heard many of these tips. So this is for the new gals, or maybe young gals who are having their first apartment or having their first home and, not really sure, where things should go. So it just kind of came to me last night and I thought I would share this. Okay, as far as makeup products go, that's number one, what I just told you. When I do my makeup, I do not use powder. I use a setting spray to set my makeup. It doesn't have a drying effect. It actually kind of gives you a glow. By the way, I forgot that. Let me get it. My 99-cent rose water. You've seen that many times too. Here we go. And I'm set for the day. All right. Next. Hold on, my hubby's coming in the back door, so let me close my bedroom door. And I'll take this tape off, which is my Botox. I'll take it off as soon as my brother gets here. I sleep with it on all night. So I wanted to show you the bedspread up close because it actually has 3 kinds of pinks. And then of course the cabbage red, a little burgundy, so that's why I added that dark pink in my bathroom, like this. And the dark pink over here also. And there. Oh, and here's a little thing I decided to do. You'll probably think, oh my Lord, but here it is. Yep, that's where I put her. This mirror is so long, and I really don't need all that mirror to wipe down. So, there she is for a while. And a flower pot container with beautiful yellow and purple flowers. Okay, and now for you young gals or gals that are trying makeup on for the first time, or older gals that are trying on for the first time, I recommend using God's tools, which are your fingertips, before you go out and spend money for things, because you'll find out, like I did, being able to feel where I'm going is very important to me. And I spread it around and then I tap everything in. No shadow under the face. I mentioned that just a couple of days ago because this is all natural shading. So that way I keep my clothes clean. Later on you can use powder or use contouring or whatever you want, but try it the way that I'm suggesting first, and you might decide to save yourself some money. Let's see. Oh, there's a little drawer on the right side of my vanity area of my counter, and I keep a pair of pliers in there for opening the nail polish tops, because you know how they get stuck, and it works fantastic. Once all this polish I have is used up, I made the decision I'm only going to have a light pink, a dark pink, a red, a clear, and a top coat. That's it. No more orange, no more blue, no more purple, whatever. I actually like red a lot, and I may decide to wear red all year. This was the closest thing I had to red, and this has been on a couple of days, and I probably should have cleaned it up for you, but I forgot. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it for today. Looking forward to my brother's visit, and hope this helped you out, some of you new gals, or maybe some of you gals that forgot what I said. It works for me, and I hope it'll work for you. So for now, I'm going to leave, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing if you've done that, and thank you for ringing that bell if you want to find out what I'm doing next. I'm not posting every day like I did for the first, 7.5 months, maybe longer, but I will have at least 3 videos out a week. And of course, you know, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, and I can do that too later on. So, have a wonderful week. Enjoy your weekend, and I'm hoping to either get to a pool or get to the beach. Love you guys. Take care. Adios. Connie Murphy, over 70 and still glamorous. Bye.